Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Clique TV Africa. This is Clique Box Office, and I'm Falashade. Today on the show, we'll be talking about movie production. We'll be going behind the scenes, and helping me with that today is Mr. Bolaji Opakun. Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Can we meet you?
Okay, my name is Omobolaji. Like you said, I am a cinematographer. Another name for that is director of photography.
Okay.
I'm an editor. I act sometimes. I'm a casting director and
a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love filmmaking. Basically.
How did the journey of filmmaking start for you?
I think since I was very young, I've always been fascinated by, the world of movies. I always wondered how did they do this? How did they do that? How did the camera move that way and things like that? And
most people are fascinated by what the actors are doing, but you were fascinated by the camera movement and all of that. So all the experiences that you've had have built you up to this person that you have become.
Yes.
The argument for today itself is that we know, generally everybody knows, that a movie production, a good movie production, is a collection of skills and talents, and a lot of people come together to put together a good movie. Quite all right. And especially now that Nollywood is getting this attention, for improved acting, improved scripts, improved camera angles and shots and all of that. Camera, what do they call this thing? I think, is it configuration? I'm not sure. Not but we want to know. It has brought about this argument that who is that one person that is pivotal? I mean, all of these things, yes, fine, put together a good movie, but who is that person that is most important? But before you answer that, how does the progression go? Like, how is the movie put together? What is the normal step? How does it start from the inception?
Okay. Before you make a movie, there has to be a story.
Okay.
So it means the story has to be written.
Okay.
So you have a writer. So someone may have an idea. Maybe the producer. May have an idea, and then they'll get in touch with the writer. Okay. And commission the writer to, script it. And then there should be a first draft, after which, they read through. If the producer likes it, may make a few adjustments, and then a second draft. And then the producer gets a director. Sometimes it could be the director who has the idea and needs a writer, and sometimes it could be the director who can also write and is also a producer. So you have producer, director, writer thing. But basically, there has to be an idea, and then the writing process, and then you begin to employ people. So let's take it as a producer has an idea, contracts,
to a writer.
Yeah.
And then
the writer writes, and you get a director.
The director is now the one that decides that.
Starts, bringing his crew together.
Yeah.
The producer sometimes may also have certain people he or she would like to have as members of,
but
more
the crew. Often than not.
Yeah, the director, because at the end of the day, it's his picture. Do you understand? Yeah.
I'm going somewhere with this.
Yes.
So, in terms of casting,
now,
for example, Hollywood movies, most times, they have people that cast separately.
Yes.
But in Nigeria, I've realized that the director is usually the one with the idea, because in cases like in Nigeria, we've seen one person direct, write, and produce, and do all of that, and even cast. Do you understand? So, we have the director with the idea, putting his crew together. That sometimes, most times, includes casting, right?
Yes.
So I could go on and say that, this is the process. We know what the process is now. I went online and I asked people that who is the most important person in this process, this movie production process. Some people said the financier, some people said the producer, some people said the actors because they're the one bringing it. Some people said the writer. But I decided to break it down. Between the writer, that's the script writer, or the story writer, or anything, then the producer, the script writer, producer, director, and actor. Who is the most important person?
Okay. Before I answer that, it's like asking your body, what's the most important part of my body?
But you know, there is a most important part of your body.
Brain?
Not entirely.
Okay, so
I think it's the heart, because without the heart, it's true. The heart sends blood to every other part of your body. Once the heart stops beating, every other part of the body is not working anymore. So like I said, we know it is a collective effort, but who is that one person that stands as a constant? As a constant in the whole mix.
Okay, so let's go straight to the point. Now, as I was breaking it down the other time, said there will be a producer, writer, the director, and then, other members of the crew, and then the actors. Now, you have said producer, writer, actor, director.
Actor, director, yeah.
Okay. So let's look at it. Who is part of the production from the beginning to the end?
I think that's the writer.
From the beginning to the end. The
Producer.
writer's job stops once a script is done.
Okay.
Doesn't have anything to do with it again.
I would say
because even the director can make changes to the script along the way.
I would answer your question and say the director, but then the director doesn't necessarily have to be there when the idea is born or when the script is being written. He can do whatever he wants to do later.
Okay.
So
beginning is pre-production.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
End is when it has gone to the cinema or something. Or okay, let's say end is, post-pro.
Okay.
Okay, so pre-production, you still have your director there.
Okay.
Okay. During production, your director is the key person.
Okay.
And then while you're having your post-pro, your director always must have his input.
Okay.
While the job is being edited. He knows how he wants the audience to feel.
Okay.
And he must get that. Because, like I said, it is his picture at the end of the day. That's why you see a film by the director's name.
Okay.
Do you understand?
So are you saying that that person, the answer to my question, is the director?
Yes.
Okay, now that we've agreed that it's the director.
Yeah.
So I had this argument with a couple of people.
Okay.
And I stood on the fact that it's the director.
Okay.
But they said something. They said it's the cinematographer.
Okay.
I didn't include that in the mix. So there's a director of photography and there's a director.
Okay.
These days we have everybody directing movies.
Yeah.
But we have a director of photography. What is the difference? What is the major difference? What separates a director from a director of photography?
All right, so
I think you're a director of photography most
yes.
times. Okay.
Yes. So your director basically is the one who has the whole picture of how he wants the film to be in his head. Okay? Now, your director of photography interprets his picture.
The director's idea. Okay.
Do you understand? So, a director, if you are the director, for instance, you tell me, okay, for this particular scene, I want this shot like this. I want the actor to look this way, and I want the audience to feel this way. Okay? And then the director of photography says, okay, that means you want the actor to be in a powerful position. Okay, so I'll shoot it at a low angle. Do you want him to look wicked? Do you want him to look fine? Or you want her to look beautiful and all? Okay, I'll light it this way. I'll shoot with this particular lens. Okay. Do you understand? To have whatever effect, that the director of photography starts his job during pre-production also, but not before the director.
Not before the director, yes.
Okay, so the script is ready. The director calls the director of photography. The director may have done, his storyboard. And then they say we are shooting in XYZ place. So they go visit the location. They do a tech recce. And then the director of photography begins to look at the place. Sometimes he may start to sketch how he wants to light in that place and all that.
That's a lot of work, actually.
Yes, it is a lot of work. Sometimes they go there a day before. Maybe production starts tomorrow. They go there a day before to pre-light. A lot of things go on in pre-production based on budget. Do you understand? Yeah. If it's not a high budget thing, some of these things may not happen. They may just send the picture of the location to the director of photography. Okay, he sees it, and then he's like, okay, this is what we'll do. He has to work with an art director.
Yeah.
So that the whole picture is, beautiful. You understand? So, and then once principal photography is done, the director of photography is done with his job.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. Unless the editor or the colorist needs some input as per what color space should they edit in, should they color in and all that, that is another thing. And once he just tells them, that is basically done.
So we both agree that the most important person, despite the fact that it's a collective effort, is the director.
Yes.
I'm glad that some people are hearing this. But thank you so much. I thought it was going to be some sort of argument because I had prepared myself that I'm going to stand for the director. Because you're a director of photography, I was expecting it to be, we're the most important. I'm not saying people are not important. I'm just saying that I was going to stand for the director. Thank you so much. But one last question.
Okay.
I've seen some of your production, and I even hope to watch some of them. You do short movies.
Yes.
Is that what is who would you say is a major source of inspiration to you? Give us. I know some people will surely come from Hollywood. There's no how. Those people are just like the standard. But Tiwantiwa here, like right here in Nigeria, who would you say is your major source of inspiration? Whose work would you see and say that this is one thing I'd like to produce? Or maybe you could be your own inspiration too, because your work is good. But I want to know. I'd like to know.
Well, there will not be one.
Okay. Give me at least 3. Would they be up to 3 at least?
They should be up to 3.
Okay.
I think first and foremost, the first person is Baba Tunde Kilani.
Yes.
And then the other person who also has actually really helped me, because I basically learned a lot on his set, is Benga Salu.
Okay.
I don't know if you know him, but
no.
Can
you tell me like a notable production that he has done? Something notable that I don't have to think.
Okay. Ayole music video
for Infinity. Yeah.
And then I think this advert for was it MTN? I don't pot.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So that's my oga.
That's 2 people.
That's 2 people. Another person that I admire is cinematography. Is Nodash. That's Adekunle Adejigbe. Adekunle Nodash.
Nodash. Okay.
I guess that's what it means, but
notable
we call him
please.
Nodash. The recent one he did, The Delivery Boy. I don't know if you've seen that at all.
It's a short movie.
It's a short film.
I've seen it. I've not seen it.
Yeah, but he shot Isoken.
Oh, that's Dakore's is okay. Okay.
Yeah, he shot Isoken. So yeah.
So what about Hollywood? Let's just let you mention them because I know you want to. You must have people that inspire you.
Well, Wes Anderson.
Notable production.
Have you seen this film, The Grand Budapest Hotel?
No. What I've seen is not the Grand Budapest. Marigold Hotel.
No. The Grand Budapest Hotel.
No, I've not seen that.
Okay.
So who else?
Who else? Bradford Young.
Notable production, please.
Okay. I want to give you one by a Nigerian that he shot.
Okay.
Mother of George. Have you seen that? You've
No.
not seen Mother of George. Okay. I think he shot Arrival. Have you seen Arrival?
No.
Okay.
So one
he
last
shot
person. I was thinking you were going to mention Mel Gibson and Clint Eastwood, all those very popular people.
Mel Gibson too, yeah. But some people,
Don't let me put words in your mouth.
some people, jump at you more than
that, and you know what you're looking for. So
exactly.
I might just be talking based on a viewer who is just enjoying the action and all of that, and you know the technicalities you're looking at and all of that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bolaji, for showing up, for clearing, the air for us. People are saying it's the financier, people are saying it's the cinematographer, people are saying all sort of things. But
basically, the thing is, like you said, the heart. The director is like the heart.
Punchline.
Do you understand? So every other thing revolves around him. If you don't have the director, you can't actually have your film done. Even if you are the producer yourself and you are directing, you are still the one.
Okay.
Do you understand? Yeah. So that's the heartbeat.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us on today's show.
My pleasure.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and you can keep the conversation going. What do you think? Do you agree that it's the director or the producer or the writer? Whatever you think, keep the conversation going on our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Clique TV Africa, and check us out on our website at cliquetvafrica.com. Until next time, I remain Folashade.